Hey everybody, welcome to JDM World. If you own a Dyson handheld vacuum cleaner and it starts functioning sporadically, so when you're pushing this thing around on the floor and it cuts on and off, probably time to clean your filters. This unit has two filters, one on the top and then one located on the inside. And in this video, we're going to step through how you remove those, clean those, and that should bring you back to functioning normally. Okay, we're going to get into this filter cleaning for a DC-59 Motorhead from Dyson. I think most of these handhelds are very similar no matter what model that you have. So really the part that we need to focus on is up here. So I'm going to take the extension off. Set that to the side somewhere. And get this going. So first piece is pretty easy, straightforward. It's this, and we'll get into this in a minute. But the second piece is a little more challenging to get to. So we are going to figure out how to open this thing up. So that's how you open up and dump everything out on the table. Okay, you have this red release catch. One push will open up the bottom, and then you can kind of hit it twice and it'll release this whole piece, and then that will come off. And then you're here, and this piece has little catches in it that we will slide off. I'm going to get a dull knife to open that up. Alright, that'll pop right off, and as you can see, inside of this it gets quite dirty. This is part of the problem. So at this point, I'm going to go find a brush that I can use to clean this up. Alright, so as you look on the bottom, there's going to be a ton of gunk that comes out once you've got this thing open. I recommend that you have something to catch this dirt, but just for illustrative purposes, we're going to dump this out right here. And this is just an old paintbrush that we have laying around. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of dirt that gets caught up inside of this thing during just the normal process of operations. All right, we'll clean this up and then we'll move on to the next step of cleaning out the other filter. Okay, now we're going to try and open up this this top filter. Now, a lot of instructions say just to soak this thing in water and wash it, but that only goes so far. What you really need to do is pull the inside structure of this out, and there are these tabs across the top that you'll need to push in to get out, and it's kind of a painful process to get that done, but this will really allow you to clean both sides of this filter and make this thing work a lot better. So I'm gonna go through and see if I can get this thing to open up. All right, so now it's got the tabs across the top loose, and then you'll be able to slide this out. All right. So you can't really see in here very well, I don't think, but this thing is full of dust on the inside. So we're going to take this and wash this out, rinse this very well, and soak this and let it dry. All right, the water is starting to come out fairly clean now, so I think I've got the majority of the dust that I can get out of this filter out. Okay, while we're washing, we're going to go ahead and wash these components as well, just because. Okay, after you get these washed, set these out and let these dry at least overnight. You're going to want these components to be absolutely bone dry before we reassemble the unit. Okay, everything is dry now. We waited overnight and let everything sit. So we're going to put this all back together. So first piece is, let's jam this together. And you need to push on the bottom, and then you'll work this back in under. And snap. 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 So that looks good. Then we will add this back on, and the notch aligns with the front of the unit. So if you can see that notch right there. That will all snap back into place. All right. This inserts back into the top. It just pops in. And then the bottom part. So I angle the front end a bit, and then the back part clicks back up. And now we're going to walk over and try this on the floor and make sure that it functions appropriately. Okay, this is the same spot that we showed you before, and this is after the cleaning. So, as you can see, it doesn't stutter on and off anymore after we've cleaned both the removable top filter and then the inside of the catch tray. Thanks.